You know what's weird? Now that Mega Mix is announced, I have a feeling someone's gonna complain that I don't name the series Minute Miku. Which wouldn't be a bad alternative, I mean, don't get me wrong, but Minute 39 just sounds pretty much at home at this point. But if you want to nickname it Minute Miku, I mean, it makes sense, then go right ahead. Hey there guys, my name is Blake, also known as The Nerd, and welcome to another episode of Minute Miku, or Minute 39, depending on which person you are. So, we have 6 new songs as per usual, so let's go ahead and jump right in, because I have nothing else to really say, because I know I talk a lot, and I'm trying to avoid that, especially towards the intro and the outro. So, if you're enjoying what you guys are seeing, definitely hit the like button, especially if you're excited, and don't forget to leave your suggestions in the comment section below, or not suggestions, but requests in the description, in the comment section below, using the format in the description below. Man, even when I short talk it, I still somehow messed up. That's so weird. Anyways, let's just begin with our Patreon request, which is a good reminder, if you want to benefit with Minute 39, by that I mean you have infinite requests, and you are always guaranteed the first to be selected among any of the patrons that do want to submit a request, then you can for only $1 a month. Alongside that, you also have perks including a Discord and an exclusive Discord chat with not only Patreons, but hopefully nearby in the future, YouTube sponsors and Twitch subscribers for only $1 a month, unless you want emoticons, in which case it's $3.99 more. But I think right now it's only one emoticon because the Twitch follower system is a little weird. I don't know why, but that's there in case you need it. Anyways, from Zeno777, it is Freely Tomorrow on the hard difficulty with Miku in the Celebration, or the Rainbow Lines module, and the Celebration hairstyle, and to include a gold crown. Honestly, this is a nice combo. I mean, it makes sense when you think about, like, Miku memes, like, Miku is, like, LGBT, which is pretty cool. She's LGBT, then, if she's 4, then I'm okay with that. In fact, I have a cousin, actually, who's a lesbian, so that kind of fits me as well. Even though I have, like, I think, like, I don't know. I don't want to spill, even though there's a lot of my family that's straight. Her and her girlfriend or what, I don't know where they are right now. They're the only ones, which is weird. But it's a nice combo. Nice and colorful. Really tickles my colors, if you know what I mean. So we also need to do a score attack, which is something I haven't done in a long while, so I don't have to worry about specific combos. I just gotta get down, like, how to hold stuff, or where exactly to hold, so it shouldn't be too bad of a problem. But let's see if I can get a high score on Freely Tomorrow. Let's do this. I could technically do a no-fail mode, or not. I mean, a modifier, but, honestly, I don't know. I just might not, because it's high score rather than me trying to get a perfect streak, and I don't want to mess that up any point soon. So it'll be interesting what I have to hold. Alright, so holds are pretty easy. Wow, that's really hard to do with that. There we go. I don't think the score is going to be higher, but that's definitely a good score. Let's see. For score attack 44998, I've seen people do higher with that, so definitely got a long way to learn, but at least getting back to the swing of score attack, at least it's really tomorrow, where it doesn't matter how much I hold it, but that's a pretty good attempt. Not the highest score, especially if it's a 97%. Wow, not even. But again, score attack is definitely a fun alternative thing, and I definitely would like to do more of that in the future, because I think it's actually kind of a challenge to, like, revert your mind to not hitting everything, but purposely missing. So that's always a catch. Anyways, thank you, Zeno, for the lovely score challenge fun. I was at the score fun challenge. The score challenge fun. And let's move on to our next request here. With my Miku on Switch announcement video reaching a ton of viewers, the last episode of Minute 29 really benefited, especially with brand new people, so a ton of it is probably going to be new. Speaking of, a new person came in by the name of 6114JN. Reminds me of a code something of Mario Maker 2, I don't know why. Who requested Cinderella on the hard difficulty with Miku and Kaito and Snow Miku 2013 and White Blazer respectively, with Platinum Crown and cat glasses on Snow Miku, and a snowman head on the White Blazer. Okay, first off, can I say that the one I chose just reminds me of Jack from Jack in the Box? I don't know why, but it does. I mean, the way the eyes look also kind of reminds me of Ampa, just a slight bit, but mostly Jack from Jack in the Box. Like, I'll put a screaming now. You cannot unsee, you're welcome. Especially with the hat structure, and then I don't understand why the cat glasses. If you're trying to make me laugh during this thing to make it a bit more challenging, challenge accepted. Anyways, let's get this roll. I'm noticing a trend. It seems like the first two have been not so difficult. Well, one of them was a challenge score attack, but this one is just regular. I didn't check the score of that, but I'd be honestly shocked if I got a perfect on this. It's a 5.5, so I wouldn't doubt it. But there might be some slip in there somewhere. I'm not really sure. What did I do here, too? Again, it is 5.5, so I don't expect it all that much. In fact, I don't know what note it starts with. Oh, just X. For some reason, I was thinking the stream it does, like, 2 notes or something. Mamma mia, I'm wearing a winter kimono. It's not as funny now when you do the song multiple times. Trust me, I've done this multiple times already. Just send to me. I mean, this is song-wise. Oh yeah, I guess that doesn't matter, like, score-wise. I forgot about that. That's twice I've done that! And one attempt, man, what the heck? And now it's messing out some parts of this, of course. I almost made that same mistake again. Not today. Well, I think I generally got worse because I accidentally hit the notes before on the notes that I was, or the buttons before. Wait, what? Wait. Huh? Okay, so despite the numerous attempts, despite me, this section also, accidentally going way ahead and pushing the next button on the segments that had the same buttons as that press I did, I managed to get higher score. Hey, can't complain. If anything, I'll be glad to get to let this one slip through the cracks. I'm content with that, but always fun to go to that song. I apologize if I'm not talking about it. I'm just kind of tired. I'm recording at 10:30, which normally I would have a little bit more commentary, but that's like during the afternoon. But 10:30, I really don't. I guess it makes the episode short for you guys, in case you didn't want to hear me talk all that much. I know there were some of you in the chat. Anyways, thank you 614JN for the request, and let's move on to the next one. Huh. Normal difficulty. Well, you know what? I haven't had that in a while, but it's a good welcome. Speaking of welcome, let's welcome another new person in, because that Miku video did so well, because again, it brought new people. I don't know why I'm repeating myself. Anyways, new person, Andrea De Leon, I feel like she's new, I haven't seen her yet, requested Fire Flower on the normal difficulty, so first time out when it has been hard, or extreme, with Kaito and Len using Len in his wetsuit swimwear, is that what it is? In Rin's place. And then for Kaito, it is Half Tides taking Kaito's second place, guess one. And for the vocals, it is in his holiday outfit. There's also the little story there, which I'll go ahead and continue. I'll put the thing on screen still. Normally, I'd edit it out to where that would fade in as soon as I show up the modules, but it's there in case you want to pause it, read it for yourself. I'm not into the big story things when it comes to Vocaloid fandom. For me, it's just, I like listening to the songs, I like attending the concerts whenever I can, and I like playing the games. That's it. Like, I'm a simple man when it comes to Vocaloid stuff. Play the game, listen to the music, that's it. I think occasionally look at some of the fan art, but otherwise, that's it for me. I know different people, and people have different tastes about the Vocaloid stuff. They ship things, which I don't. I tend not to do the whole shipping thing. The only thing I ship is packages to my front door. Does that count? Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this. Normal difficulty once again. So 4.5, normal difficulty. I think I can do this. Then again, I shouldn't have this draining confidence. All because, man, I am weird with this series sometimes. This is one of my weirder ones because, tiredness. Pay attention to the song. I realized what I made a mistake there in terms of the module. I forgot to remove that. But it's funny, we'll keep it in. Oh, that dab though. Okay, I almost made that one mistake of pushing... I almost made the Sandrilla mistake again. Pushing the button ahead of time before the actual notes appeared, but I didn't, and I got it perfect. Granted, it's on normal, so it isn't really much of a celebration, but as I was playing the song, and this is going back to what I said about I don't, like, my, how I fit into the Vocaloid fandom, which is just listen to the music, watching the concerts whenever I can, or just listening to the songs live in the concert. The holograms are great. I think it's just a neat addition to me. But it's mostly there for the music, hearing it live and whatnot, even seeing the artists. Remember, 2018 Hazy Light Tune was really nice. Well, I want to know, how do you fit in, quote unquote, well, you know what I mean. What do you do to embrace your side of the Vocaloid fandom. Are you like me, where you just listen to the music and just enjoy playing the video games of Project Diva series, or do you do the shipping? Do you do the fan art? Do you collect the merchandise? I used to, but now I've just resorted like collecting like the Miku Symphony CDs, which I still yet to listen to. But let me know your thoughts on that in the chat if you're watching this live, or actually not live in the premiere, or in the comments section alongside your request if you want to do that. And of course, if you're enjoying, you know what to do with the like button. Anyways, that was good. That was a good song. That was definitely good. I liked it was on medium. It did take me one attempt because I don't know. I guess I didn't pay attention, but it doesn't matter. Another normal song on perfect, so that's pretty nice. Anyways, let's move on to the next request. Oh, and thank you, Andrean, for that request. Andrean? Andrea De Leon for the request. Jeez Louise, even though I'm shortening this down, I still have English problems. You know, I just realized Slo-Style Sketch doesn't have an easy mode. The normal is 4. Alright, so we have yet another new person joining in. It is a robot. Just kidding. This comes to us from I'm a Human. Nice name. With his request, or her request, its request. We're gender neutral here. We're all equal. With Slo-Style Sketch on the hard difficulty, using Rin in her Muscle Girl, and of course we have the third DLC pack, so we're gonna slap in the Namatsu hair with no ears, and actually I can see the reason why. That's normally the hair, but honestly, this looks way better on it, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that was weird, it did cost some frick. Does this actually... Oh, wow, it might just be my... It does cause a little bit of frame rates, I don't know why. That's interesting. Anyways, we're so close to 1 million PP, holy crap. Anyways. That is the request. Let's go ahead and dive right into the world of floating schools and disco lights on school buildings. I don't know why that's a little detail that I bring a lot of attention to. It's just me. Great streak! Whoa, did I accidentally hit a button? Good thing it didn't matter now. Well, those misses turned out to really drop a big whale on the perfect clearance, but not complaining too much. I'll definitely have to go back at one point. And again, I know I say this a lot, but if the wheel somehow lands on Perfectionist in a future segment, because if it somehow lands on it, I don't go back and play songs I already previously played just to perfect them. This is definitely on the bucket list because I don't know what happened towards the end. I had everything and then, I don't know, finger slips, different mindset. I guess those two combined is the reason I messed up towards the end there, but nonetheless, that was fun. At least I improved my score on that one, and pretty close to that one perfect. Watch that be the new Yume from last episode, where no matter how close I get, it's gonna take like a year to perfect it. I hope not. I hope that isn't the case, but we'll see. We'll see about that one. So, that was the 4th request, right? Yes. So, thank you, I'm a Human, for that request. And a nice choice of the hair for this module. Really wish that was the actual module hair instead of what we got for that. And I don't know. Slo-Style Sketch sung by Rin? I don't know, it's not my cup of tea. Anyways, let's move on to the next request. You know what? I'm noticing a trend. We've been on really low levels this episode, so rather than go down to a 4, I think I'll stick with hard and try to improve on that score, which is on a 6. Well, in terms of the difficulty, the clear rate, as you can see, is 90. Anyways, Stardom and Crystal, aka the one I spent a majority of the episode doing their requests on, even though they specifically meant 1. Oops. I didn't read into that well, I guess. Requested erase or 0 on any difficulty. Once again, doing it on hard, just because seems to be a good trend just to do the hard difficulties, because it's a low number right now. With Kaito in his recommended module, which is the Originator, and Miku in the Orange Blossom module, which is aka the Decorator, in case you didn't know that. There's also a storage disc. Once again, feel free to pause it and read it in your own time, then play it back once you're done. I'm not going to put on screen for that much, and the bonus is to get the alternative ending of the PV. I know there was a bonus in Andreas, which was just reach the end, which obviously we did. It wasn't that hard. But, hopefully I don't mess that one up. It should be that hard. It's 6, so we'll see how that goes. Anyways, onwards and upwards to this request. Man, I really have nothing else to say. Like, this has been the trend this episode. I have something to say, but then I forget it. Then again, it might be a nice change of pace for some of you, since I talk too much, even I admit. As far as there's a whole note, no whole note there, but then again, title. Come on, that was not save game! Well, 2 save mess-ups. I mean, not the end of the world, but still. Finally! And of course I messed up because, why wouldn't I? Okay, good thing I got that. I thought I was going to miss that for a second. That would have been a big insult to injury. The good news is I did get a higher score, so I'm not 100% worried about that. Actually, even 96%. That's not bad, actually. But I did get the alternative and... Wait. Did he mean the Rainbow Note one? Oh, wait! Oh! That's what he meant by that. Oh. Well, you know what? I can always go back and actually edit in the alternative ending right now so you guys can see both. So, in case Star Diamond wanted the other one, at least I have that for footage. So, I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with getting everything here. 96% even. I mean, so last time I had exactly 0.00 within a percentage. A long while, hasn't it? Yeah, it got strong long while, huh? So, I'll put on right now. I'll put on screen right now the alternative ending that Star Diamond Crystal's talk about, and then I'll fulfill the request. I know you want it in it, but if the rainbow thing's what you wanted for the alternative ending, then there's that. If not, I'll just show it on screen right now. But with that being said, though, thank you, Star Diamond Crystal, for that request and story. In case anyone paused it to read it, and let's move on to our next request here. Wait, what? What happened? Game, I did not push any wrong notes. Are you serious? Come on, no! I missed it! You have got to be kidding me. How the f*** did I miss that? Well, the time has definitely come. I guess an episode away from Extreme, and somehow the Extreme's got to pull back. There were some Extreme requests for sure from the last episode, but I did pick one that I know will not torture me as much, or I won't feel as tortured, or I won't suffer as much, which is kind of good because I've kind of been doing that. I don't know why. Aside from tiredness, I guess, and me recording is probably at a bad timing. It's actually 11 o'clock, and it's still like 56 minutes. Holy crap. So many resets, but so many edits to do at the same time. It's funny. I haven't had this in quite a while. But, I figured doing this request out of all the Extremes would be nice. Especially compared to one request I got, like, well, I don't know what the episode was, but a few episodes ago, where was the intense seeking of Hatsune Miku on Extra Extreme, which, if you're requesting that, you're also probably asking for the series to quit. Okay, I wouldn't quit the series, but you know what I mean. That will never happen. Let's be real. But this request I felt was doable out of all the Extreme ones, to me at least. And it's actually kind of a good thing because the way I'm playing so far tonight, ooh man, I could use it. Gaming Girl Aya requested Meteor on the extreme difficulty with Miku and anything that makes her as majestic as possible, and we needed to get an 89.96 or higher within 3 attempts. I've done this before, I'm on 79.51, so it shouldn't be that hard to at least get pretty close. I will actually kind of as a pass in my turn, if I'm at least like between 5 to 1% close, or even like 0.1% close. I will count that as a success on my run. But I figured, again, this song is kind of slow. It shouldn't be that hard. Again, I practiced it, and I've actually got a new high score on it because of it. That's which is really nice. But this is the set I chose for the module here. Trying to make it as elegant as possible, and I figured Hatsune Miku 2019 plus the Me Crystal hair works out really nice. And I'm actually curious. I remove this. Oh, that's definitely better. Yeah, I don't know why I put the crown on there, but it does look nice, honestly. And I'm not sure about the little thing on the back. I might get rid of this for, like, wings or something. Let's see how that looks with wings. Actually, even better. Wow. I had the cape on because of it. I thought it would look better, but the wings just make it, I think, more elegant and majestic, which is what Game Girl I wants, so I'm pretty content with that. We'll see which attempt gets me the closest to that. And again, if I can get close to the 89.96 by like 5%, I'll count it as a win for me. We'll see how it goes. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. What? Okay. I'm gonna count this as my first attempt. 8904. Damn. I'm impressed by that. Okay, so I don't know whether this will be the closest I'll get, but I'll put it on screen right now. That's my first time actually ever focusing. This is a song I needed on Extreme. Y'all should have requested this instead of 9.5 or 10. This is how you get someone into Extreme. Anyways, that was my first attempt. We'll see how far the other two go. No! Oh my gosh, I get so close every time. Okay, so after 3 attempts, the closest I was able to get, and this actually shocked me because when I tried to do it the other times, well, one of them I failed because I messed up way too much. Like, I purposely failed because I was like, oh no, I messed up this bunch of notes here. I'm not gonna do that one. But the second one was pretty close at 88 point something %, but this is 0.92% close to the goal. And I did say, if it was pretty close, at least 5% close to the goal, I personally count it as a victory. So, hot diggity dang, I did it. That is also the first crit I think I've gotten here. Hold on. Right? No. Right? Oh no, I've gotten a couple grades on some of these songs. Okay, so, far from it, but I think it's the highest grade. Let me double check on that. Yeah, that is the highest grade. I'm really happy about that. Okay, so I chose very wisely about my Extreme song because even though it's an Extreme song, it's an Extreme song I can do and I can handle with less stress than something like 8, 9, 10, and 10 singing about Hatsune Miku on Extra Extreme. Those, no. I'd be like, please end my suffering. But this one, pretty happy I did this one. Anyways, I'm feeling pumped now. Let's spin that wheel, shall we? Well, it's nice to see you hanging around for this segment. We'll have lots of fun spinning this wheel. We'll give it a big whirl and see what we get. Those are just like 3 random puns that just came out of my head because I needed some puns in order for me to spin this wheel with confidence, sort of. Now it's also at 60 frames per second. I forgot to fix that during the last episode, and it kind of lagged for a bit there, and Of course. As soon as I did Game Your Eyes, which requires 3 attempts, now I gotta select the song to do for Perfectionist. I think I'm out of like 5 or 6. No, I think I still got 6 or 5. Yikes. Definitely big yikes. Okay, so for Perfectionist, I'm doing On the Rocks. But think about it really hard, and I think I still want to remain on the 4 to 6 star difficulty that we're doing this episode. And On the Rocks seems to fit the bill well. Plus, I haven't heard the song in a while, but this album reminds me of something. I don't quite remember, but I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it at all. Plus, it's Oster Project. How can you go wrong with Oster Project? Okay, thank goodness. Oh my gosh. I have been almost recording this. Well, I've been recording this for a little over an hour and a half. The whole series, this whole episode. Took me a few attempts to get this on perfect, but... glad I chose this one, because I tried doing a slow song, but every time I did it, button... Like, they have, like... close notes, it somehow counted as a save or a miss or something, despite me hitting the right buttons. So, I got tired of those ones. I decided, hey, why not do something that's up to par with my speed? And On the Rocks is now I'm perfect. Took a while, but I did it. Normally I'd celebrate, I'm like, oh my gosh. My heart is pounding after that. Not so tired now, but still feel a little... I took a nap, but still feel a little tired. I don't know why, but I do. But that's probably not even close to the highest score, is it? I'll take a look, actually, and see. What's the score again? I'll have to check real quick. 507,000. Why do I feel like it's not even close? Oh, does it not submit? I thought it submitted the perfect. I was about to say, there's no way I got 480,000 because now it's 507. There's no way in the top 2,000. I feel like you should submit that score pretty quickly here, but it's online and whatnot. But maybe in the future I'll take a look at it because there is no way, like, On the Rocks should be, put me at 200, like 2,000. If anything, because 502,000, I'm predicting maybe top 500 at minimum, top 300 at most. I'm not sure, but I don't think 2,000 will be it. With that being said, oh man, this has been quite the episode. Turned to be way longer since recording. Probably going to do a ton of editing. But hopefully you guys enjoy the ride. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe and ring the bell, and leave your requests in the comment section below using the format in the description below. Man, despite the difficulty request being mellow, for some reason it just kind of spiked. Don't know why, but that's me. Anyways, with that being said though, my name is Blake, also known as the Nerd, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. So until we meet again, do remember to take care. Have fun editing this episode, Future Blake.